I'm Bartek Ogonowski, currently the co-founder and CEO of LEVRA. It means a lot. Firstly, for me to be one of the finalists has always been a dream, something that I looked up to for so many years as a young CA. The fact that it's 10 years means it's just gaining momentum. The fact that SAIC has just been voted as the #1 CA designation, well, the CASA designation is the #1 in the world again, is amazing. So it's a very amazing time to be. It's 10 years, it's the #1 world, and just special in all aspects of the word. You know what, it's such a positive affirmation of all the hard work that we've done. I think unless you're in the CA designation, you don't know carrying those textbooks around from lecture hall to plane to train, wherever we're going, with all your little flags on it, all the blood, sweat and tears, 25% pass rate for accounting 3 or 12% for finance 4 test, whatever the case may be. It hits you hard. Like all these challenges, like it gets you down, and all these CAs that are currently in the profession have had to stand up and build themselves up again. So it's amazing to be recognized, and sometimes recognition is so good just to keep going. It was great. I mean, admittedly, it's quite an overwhelming experience to go into a room with 15 judges, all with like amazing credentials. Some past winners, CEOs of some of South Africa's largest companies. But I was very welcomed. They were great. They actually made a joke about my name and how to pronounce it, particularly my surname. And that just kind of set the scene. They're human, and they're CAs, and they wanted to make a difference in our lives too. And just appreciate their time that they took, because I know how busy they are as people. So to take out even just a couple of hours is amazing. A few years ago, this seemed like a dream that was unattainable to even be considered as one of the finalists. And eventually, when you start believing in yourself and you're starting to make the jumps that you know you can, it's amazing that you can actually tell your story and people want to listen. And a quote I really like and live by is, "Don't dream your life, live your dreams." And that's certainly a motto which is for all the future participants that want to enter. Go get it, because you can. I would say the dancing emoji, because no matter how hard life gets, you've always got to appreciate it and have a bit of fun along the way. You've always got to smile, don't take it too seriously. And whatever you're doing in life, just appreciate that life is short and just keep dancing and smiling, because that's the only way that's going to get you through these tough times. My guilty pleasure in one of them, probably spending too much time on the golf course, followed by too much time on the 19th hole. Tough question. I think one thing I always want to do is spread kindness in the world. And I don't know if that's clearly a humanitarian initiative, but just by being a difference maker in terms of allowing people to be more kind to one another and allowing each other to, be more friendly. The world's going through so much, and it just takes a smile or a friendship or a good interaction for someone to appreciate that moment. My nickname is Do More. I like doing so many things. I don't have a limit. It's probably my downfall. So if I had a superpower, it would probably be that I wouldn't have to sleep, because sometimes I'm sitting on 3-4 hours of sleep a night, and it's just not sustainable. So I don't recommend that, but if I could just continue going with no sleep, that'd be my superpower. It's actually one of my coolest stories. So David Beckham was in Johannesburg a few years ago, and he was at Saigon Sushi in a restaurant in Joburg. We were across the road. We managed to walk into Saigon Sushi and make our way. It's a long story which I can tell another time. We made our way through the security guards, acted like we were there as part of David Beckham's posse, as the English would say, and actually ended up getting a photo with David Beckham and spending some of the night having drinks with him and chatting to him. And that's really a claim to fame. When I show people that David Beckham photo, it's one of my coolest stories. I instill positivity wherever I go. The company LEVRA that I've started is all about upskilling human skills and making people the best versions of themselves, and that is my difference that I'm trying to make over the next few years.